Hey guys, so apologies. Welcome to the first webinar of 2024. And I hope you guys had a wonderful holidays and you did awesome things and you spent wonderful times with your family and your loved ones. I sure did enjoy myself. And I had my birthday as well. So, what's happening is this year is gonna be very, very awesome. And the main reason I say that is there's abundance of opportunities in the market, right? We have the probabilities now for the entire 2024. We're the first in the entire game to have this. So nobody has this running at this moment. We have the entire schedule for 2024, and we're gonna get straight into it this time. So I've done some pre-analysis before, and just to go back, if you're new here, you might want to go back and watch the previous webinars to see what I'm talking about. You might have to see this over and over again, or go into the link in my description. There should be a link there that takes you to Telegram, and then come on Telegram, and we should be able to talk more. Right, let's get back to this. So I've done some analysis, and I found a specific asset that I think looks good. Now, this isn't me saying you should take this trade or influencing your own directives on how you trade the market, but I would say do your own professional research and come up with your own personal consensus, right? This is my own professional personal consensus, my own, right? For me and my ideas only. So disclaimer, a little disclaimer there for you guys. 2024, go do your own stuff, but this is how I'm looking at the market. First thing I've done is I will look into the COT report. So if you're into the site, if you have your membership, just go COT report. That's going to load up. And when that comes up, you're going to see this screen right here. Let me get something to sit. You know what? I forgot is going to happen anyway, but we'll get back to it. So I'm using my phone as a hotspot. I'm still in Nigeria at the moment. We're trying to get, good internet services. Now, moving forward, we look at commercials, right? You guys know the drill already. Commercials, and we're looking at CAD, right, CAD. And what I can see is basically they're selling. You can see the changes. What we look at, guys, is commercial changes and see what they're doing, if they're going long or if they're going short. Long means buy, short means sell. So we go commercial changes and we're seeing they're going short. That's all I need to know. I need to know that commercials are going short on the COT. And I'm going to write that down. All right, so I'm going to put COT and then, let me not even put that there. Let me put like normal format. Right. We'll put CAD, right? And then we'll put that short. Right. So that means they're going down. Now, the next thing I want to look at is seasonality. Right. And we're just going to go straight back. We'll go here. Quickly check what seasonality is saying. Oh. So I'm going to go CAD seasonality. So in the meantime, I like, I look at, if we look at the educational system in the entire world, right? When we grow up, we tend to go to school very young. We get taught about so many things, but we never really get taught about money. And for me, that's fine, I mean, in a way, they're saying you need to want to make money to go and learn about money. And if you learn business, they don't really teach you about money, Isn't it going to be nice, like, at least teach people about money if it's going to control a massive aspect of their life or the quality of life they experience? The least we can do, right, in the curriculum is to put, at least some education about money in there. So my personal opinion, as I said, everybody has their own concerns. So this is just me saying my own 2 cents. I'm just thinking out loud. My internet was running slow, so I just thought about something. Right. Next thing I do is I look at the seasonality. Now, if you haven't seen the seasonality before, and this is your first time, and you're like, wait, what am I looking at? Basically, it's the average price movement within the last 5, 15, and 44 years. Right? The last 5 years condensed into one single graph gives you that blue line. Let me just take them out one by one. This blue line is the past 5 years condensed into one up until 2021. We tend not to renew this every single time because the changes are not much. They're literally almost non-recognizable if you do it every year. So up until 2021, what we can see is this is the average price in the last 5 years. So you're going to be between 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. So that's 2017 up until 2021. That's what you're seeing, the average price movement from January all the way till December. You can see this is literally like a normal downward trend for this asset. It does that on the 5 years. Now, the next one you're looking at is 15 years. You can see on the 15 years, on a bigger perspective. Now, keep in mind, 5 years is a small perspective. It's like you're using a 5 minutes time frame, right? Now, 15 years is like, let's say 15 minutes time frame, right? And then you have 44 years, which is a 44-year time frame. 44 minutes time frame. Let's just say like that. I know that doesn't exist in the market. I know on trading you get like 45 minutes, but let's just say that's what it looks like, right? And when you want to take the trade is when all three of them aligns with one another. So if the 5 years, the 15 years, and the 44 years aligns with one another, now you got a strategy. You understand? So that's only when you want to take the trade. And what we can see now is from the 13th, we see that alignment on CAD going all the way down. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at, okay, we know CAD is going down. Next thing is we'll look at probability. Now, if you don't know what probability is, you're going to see that today. That's what I'm talking about. We have the entire 2024 schedule. So next thing is we've confirmed that seasonality is short. You see the alignment? COT is going short. Seasonality is going short. Now, the only thing is probability, right? Life is a game of chances, right? But not necessarily. If you're implementing law of attraction and all of that stuff, then you tend to attract more of what you want. And you're not literally rolling dice with your life every time. You have to pay attention to life and how life speaks to you. You have a unique language with life, and only you can understand that language. Nobody else can. So find your language, understand it, and ride on that way for eternity. Moving forward, probability, game of chance, basically. The market is a big casino, and everybody's splashing money. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to splash money as well, but we don't just want to splash money anyhow, right? If you splash money anyhow, you lose money anyhow. When you're splashing this money, you're hoping someone bigger than you splash a bigger money and you take that money, right? But sometimes what happens is as you're splashing the money, someone bigger than you, but you're bigger than them in a reverse concept, you're giving them your money. You understand? At one point, you're one of the biggest in the market because whatever leverage you're using is going to blow up your money anyway. So you're either giving someone money or taking someone's money. So you want to take money. And probability as a game of casino, if you've been casino before, they go like 51%, 52, 53%, all of that odds and everything. That's the same thing right here. So let's start looking at the probability. Which one aligns with us? I think I'm not really sure. I go on my second laptop. I was doing the analysis. Hold on, let me grab that. All right. So I done that analysis yesterday. That's why I can remember now. So I just want to get this information for you guys. If I saved it, did I save it? All right, let's look at it. So what asset do I have? I have USD CAD, right? So I don't want to go through the entire probability and all of that stuff, especially when the internet is running slow. Using my phone as hotspot. All right. Just gonna wait for that to load. But ultimately, we want to look at the probabilities for USD CAD and see how we can use that to influence our decision in regards to what day should we go in. because sometimes seasonality will align for you on specific dates. Like let's say right now, aligns for you on the 13th, but 13th was a Sunday, or the 12th, no, let's say 13th, it was a Sunday, and no, it's Saturday, right? Yeah, 13th was Saturday, and you couldn't go into the trade, right? So you might think, oh, I've missed this entire trade. And what happens is probability helps you clarify all of that. And let me put you back. Yeah. Let's see what probability does for us. Probability gives bearing gifts. So if you've never seen probability before, this is what it looks like: buy or sell. So basically shows what's the percentage of win on a specific day, right? So what we can see is 14th, which is here on a Saturday, Sunday. That's where we are now. We want to see what's happening. So we know that CAD is going short on the COT, on the seasonality. Now, if you're looking at USD CAD, you're going to expect it to go long, because if CAD is losing strength, USD will gain strength. So you're looking to buy, right? And the top axis of this is the buy column, and then the sell column, right? Or row, yeah. So yeah, so basically tomorrow we have a 53% chance if we're going to the market to buy. Now I'm not gonna go on that day. You guys know me. I like when I have 3 days straight. I don't take a trade if I have this top, bottom. I don't do that battle. There's a possibility of consolidation. So to be on the safer side, you want to look at all of that. You want that straight. So rather than me going on 15th or 16th, keep in mind on the 15th, market might tend to go long. It might be going in my favor. And I tend not to reanalyze once it's going in, my favor, and I don't get it. I wait for another opportunity. But for the sake of my safety, I will go in on the 17th instead, right? So you get Monday, Tuesday to observe and see. And if you have a higher taste of risk, or you feel like, yeah, you can judge the market correctly, as I said, you can use your own personal and professional, discernment to make your own decisions. So I just show you what the possibility is on my own end and how I'm making my own decision. So as I'm looking at it on the 15th, right here, you can see on the seasonality as well. Let me just zoom that in a little bit more. Let's see what it looks like. So on the 15th right here, you can see on the 44 years, it looks like it might pull back a little bit to the upside. Yeah. And on the 5 years, the same thing. And on the 15 years, the same thing. So Monday might not be the safest bet to go in. You understand? Which is tomorrow. But check what happened. Probability, what did probability show you? Probability showed you that Monday you should go long. So now if you're using probability and you think, oh yeah, I'm stronger than it, if one of them is true, which one of them will be true, unless there's a dodge candle, then the price is literally stuck as a stalemate. One of them has to be true. So, I wouldn't want to risk it when there's a battle on that day. And Tuesday is telling me, man, the opposite might be true here. And then seasonality is telling me, man, make that jump. Make that jump. What's it called? Yeah. So 16th, I should make that jump down. I'm like, I'm not making that jump. But probability on Thursday and Wednesday tells me, Wednesday is a good season. Thursday is a good, could be a possible good season up to Friday. I'm like, that's cool for me, right? Now, but this asset might go all the way down up until, let's just look at the last part, they deviate, 23rd, right? Up until the 23rd. So if I catch my wave right here, around here, I'm good. I can ride out all the way till the 23rd. I don't have to trade too many assets in the beginning of the year, take it very slow. So let's look at probability to confirm if it's safe. Now, if I jump in here on the 17th and I'm safe till Friday in profit, keep in mind now, guys, your ATR, your ATR, right? ATR, your stop loss, your take profit. and your trailing stuff, that stuff is important. And you know the rules, right? Weekly, daily, 4 hours. You get it? If you don't get it, you have to join, like literally go on Telegram and literally go join. Join the link, and then you'll be able to walk through that and be able to see that. There was also a free membership going on for the videos to show you exactly how most of these stuff works. So you have to watch that video and do a little bit of catching up, you know, but you got time, you can always play with your account. You get a demo account if you don't know what you're doing yet. Get a demo account, play with that, get it right over time. The EA is giving out to you guys, play with it, right? Once you get that perfected, then you can start playing, you know, with your live money. Right. So next thing is we see the 17th, right, being the best option for long all the way to Friday. And then next week, you don't want to come out on the 23rd. Next week, we see that going long, but you get it, 23rd exactly. You see that coming, right? So you want to come out on the 23rd. Now, on the 22nd, this is telling you your best chance. Jump out on the 22nd rather than the 23rd. But seasonality is telling you jump out on the 23rd because of, you can see the 15 years down here going up. It's no longer aligning, right? Now, let me look at a bigger trend. Let's see how big this trend goes. If we stick around, we can ride this thing to a possibility of 26. Or if we're extremely lucky, we can ride it to 28 right here, right? So now there's 3 amounts of trades going on, right? This one trade, you can cut it into 3 places. Everything goes in your direction. You can have a short-term trade. Let's get the probability. Understand? You can get the probability one, run from Wednesday all the way till Friday. Leave the position because some people don't like wicked trading. But if you are medium term, you want to take more higher risk, you can ride it all the way to the 22nd, come out of that market. Maybe the market might gap in your favor, you know, or get a little couple more pips in there, you know. Or if you're very extreme, you know, like in my case, you can ride it to 26. Now, I'm not saying you guys should do this, right? Use your ATR. If you get kicked out from your ATR, that's it. Take your profit and walk away, right? We taking profit. We're not trying to give money back to the market. It has more money than you, right? No. So that's the possibility of trade that we have. So we have USD, USD CAD. We got short. No, not short like that. Short term trade. But I'll put it as okay, long. If I put it like this, it might be confusing. I'll change the word short. Long, low-term trade. So medium. So low-term trade, exit Friday. Medium. This is not risk level, guys. This is just way of defining it in the easier way. So medium, 22nd. Long, 26th. Right? Because if I'm not mistaken, that day is 50-50. So you want to jump off this day because seasonality changes around the, when did they change? Let's see. 28, right? Change 28. So I don't want to do that and risk it to 29, right? So this is what I have for you guys. USD CAD, we go long, you know, low term trade, exit Friday, medium 22nd, long 26, right? All right, let me just put long term. I'm thinking long here. You understand? So this is how we're gonna go around it, right? So that's it, guys. Happy hunting. You know, stay dangerous and catch you in the next one. If you want a free membership and want to learn how to trade, you want to go to join us on Telegram, and how to get to us on Telegram, go to the website business. Scroll down. You know what? Website is in the description, right? But it's business.damempire.co.uk, right? But you can go to the description for that. And to know how to get access to this, we'll just add a pricing at the back of it, and it will take you to that page for the pricing. I think depending on the part of the world you're in, it will show you a different price. Now, I'm just telling you guys that normally I shouldn't be saying that, but at the end of the day, knowledge, man. I don't really care. I just want you guys to make it. That's all. All right, guys, take it. Take good care of yourself and catch you in the next one. All right, peace out. Stay dangerous.